Hello, creative friends. This is Joy. So, I am coming to you with another art journal page in my Dinah Wakely Media Journal. And I decided to use my Arteza watercolors on this page. Not sure why, no rhyme or reason. I just felt like that I wanted to do kind of a mottled background of different colors, and I decided to do some different shades of blue. So I sprayed water on my watercolors and sprayed water on my page to try to get the colors flowing, but it didn't really flow on the page. As you can see, the this paper, whatever it is, was really soaking up the water. So I don't know what kind of paper it is, because the more wet I added to it, the more water to get it wet, the more that the paper started to peel. So I just worked with it and did my best. I decided that I wanted to do a darker blue around the edges, so that's what I'm doing here, and I'm trying to darken up the blue colors that are in the center of this page as well. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. Just trying to get some color on this page to start with. On this particular journal page, a lot of my journal pages, I don't really have any plans. I just kind of start with adding color and creating a background, and then I figure out after I've got a background down, I start going through my ephemera to figure out what to put on the page. But this one I did do a little bit of pre-planning, so I already have an idea of what I want to do on this page, or what I want to put on this page, I should say. As far as the background, it seems to be happening as I'm going. I just, like I said, thought, well, I'll put some watercolors on here, and then after putting that down, I got to thinking it'd be nice to do some splattering on here. So I got this white acrylic paint, and I got it real wet, and I'm using this brush to splatter some of that on the page. And then as I'm splattering this on the page, I'm thinking, ooh, it'd be really pretty to put some gold on this page. So I get some gold acrylic paint and do the same with it. I water it down, and I proceed to splatter it with really wet, water on this page as well. So I'm trying to get it to be as watery as possible. And then I thought, I should probably add a little bit of black to this page. Maybe some black splatters would, be really good. Well, I should have probably stopped at the white and the gold. Because as you will see here, I get some black acrylic paint and get it really watery to splatter it. And yeah, I end up making a big mess with it. Yep, too much, too thick. So I try to dot some of that up, and then you can see my black is running into everything else, my white and my gold. I get a different paintbrush because I had grabbed one paintbrush thinking I'd get some small splatters, but it was too big, so I got a different paintbrush, and I figured, well, maybe I could try to fix that area a little bit, but that didn't seem like it was working, because the watercolor is not going to cover up the acrylic paint. And then I decided to get some white, but you can see my white is just overtaken by my black, and I was just, struggling here. So what I ended up doing, because I couldn't get enough white, I thought, well, maybe if I splatter some more white and gold in that area, it would help cover up some of that black. I couldn't get enough white, so I had to clean all that mess off of the plate that I was using, and then get some more white on there and water it down in order to, splatter a little bit more of the white on the page. And looking at it now, I probably should have tried to splatter more white over the rest of the page because it seemed like the white disappeared. So anyway, I have that one area, but I finally decided, you know what, I'm not going to worry about it. I'll just cover it up. So second way of fixing, things like that happen is just to cover them up. So I'm taking this black Staz-on ink and I'm going around the edges of the page with the ink, and then I decided I wanted more of that around the edges of the page. So I get a blending tool and I just go for it. I just decided, you know what, I just want to get like this all the way around. So I did that and I like that, the way that turned out. And so I have this that I got, it's Believe Big. It was in some of the mail. It came in the mail and I kind of like that. And then I have these butterflies that I got in a Tim Holtz ephemera pack that I thought would, look really cute on this page. So I'm using these Elmer's craft glue dots to put everything down, and it like ripped the colors off of my butterfly wings. I was not happy about that. So, yeah, what do you do? So I went and I had to be more careful because those glue dots stick more to the backing than it does to your whatever it is you're trying to put them on. They're very strong. So I had to be very careful to pull it, make sure I was pulling the glue dot off the backing so it didn't do that again. And I put that down on the page, and I have a couple other smaller butterflies here, and then I have this girl from another Tim Holtz ephemera pack and some butterfly wings that I wanted to put on the page, and then the rest of this mailing that I got off this mailer that says reach for your God-given hopes and dreams in 2020. So I really like that, and I thought it was appropriate for this page since, I'm doing it at the beginning of 2020, and, hopefully remind myself, to dream big in 2020. So that's what this page is all about. So I used the glue dots to put the rest of these pieces down on my page, and I put the girl down on the page, and then I end up using, which I guess I do that here in a minute. I'm trying to figure out how to get these little butterflies down on the page. So I pull the glue dot off of the backing and then put it on the back of the butterflies so that I don't like mess them up. And then for the quote at the bottom, I use some Aleene's tacky glue to glue that down. And then I go around all of that with a China marker, which you'll see that here in a minute. So that's pretty much art journal page for today. I hope you guys like this video and this art journal page. If you do, you can give me a thumbs up. You can also leave me a comment. I'd love to hear from you, or you could subscribe to my channel to see more. I post videos every Tuesday night, and I really enjoy doing these art journal pages, and it just helps keep me doing something creative because I like to be creative, and I'm not associated with any of these products or companies. And here I'm showing you the ephemera pack that I got the girl from and the butterflies from. They're both from Tim Holtz. They're ephemera packs, so those are a lot of fun to play with, and they've got some really neat stuff that you can use on your art journal pages. So I'm just making sure that everything is dry enough. And then, like I said, I got my China marker and then went around the quote at the bottom to outline it. So that's pretty much the art journal page that I created. I thank you guys for stopping by and watching my video, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.